this is Autumn again from Bippityboppitybeat, and I'm doing another look for you with this Morphe 12P palette. I got really inspired by all the cut creases on Pinterest and in my group on Facebook, and I just thought Easter was coming around and I should do something too. So I dipped into that palette, into the turquoise, and I started going straight into the crease, and I blended it a little bit into the middle. I packed on a lot of color. I didn't expect it to be as pigmented, but it was. But it worked out to my advantage because then I didn't have to continue to put color. I just kept brushing it over and in little tiny circular motions. And now I dip into that neon pink that's in that palette, and I start right there in the middle where the color is going to overlap, and it ended up making this beautiful purple shade right there. So I didn't end up having to use the purple in the palette for this part of the tutorial. And I continue to blend that pink into almost where you would want to put your nose contour almost. And I was so excited about that purple color because I was like, oh my god, it's so pretty. So I just even it out on the other side. Same thing you do on one side, you do on the other. I'm leaving all my mistakes and everything in here, guys, and everything when I touch up and everything like that, because I feel like a lot of times we edit that out and then people think that they are wrong for going back and forth and back and forth. If you lose some color, put some more color back in. If you need to touch something up, touch it back up. I put a little bit of white from that palette in the brow bone because I just wanted to soften that up. I felt like I was losing my brow bone color almost because I was blending up so high. And because my eyes are so small, I don't want it to be too overpowering. But then again, I'm a unicorn and color is my thing. So I'm going in with this concealer. This happens to be Hard Candy's Glamifage concealer, a liquid concealer. Now, this isn't my preference for cutting creases, and I slowly found that out doing this because you see how long it took me to actually cut my creases. It's very greasy and very wet and thick, but this is a heavy duty concealer, so maybe I should try something out a little lighter next time. But I worked with it. You just keep going and over and over and over again, try to cut that crease. I pat and transferred a little bit, but I just kept it moving. I apologize now for any sounds you hear in the background. I'm actually recording this voiceover in my school bus. Fun fact, I am a school bus driver. So again, I'm just touching that up, trying to create that line and get it as precise as I possibly can. It took me a while, guys, so don't feel like you need to achieve perfection. It doesn't exist. So back and forth until I get it even. And as soon as I get it even, I'm going to try to put some shadow on it just so that I don't transfer any more onto the top of my lid. What did you guys do for Easter? I ended up hanging out with my family. Okay, now this was a big mistake I made here, but I'm going to leave it in here. I started out with that white from the palette because I wanted white in the inner corner to blend in with this green. But then I slowly realized that I didn't like how it was coming out, that white. So I attempted to go over it with the green, and it made it a little patchy. But like I said, I'm leaving my mistakes in here to let you know that I am not perfect. I had to go over this look a few times, had to keep packing on that shadow back and forth, and I learned from my mistakes. So you pack that green on and try to cover up that white that I had, and I keep going. Back and forth, pack. This is the part where you want to use a dense shader brush to pack on the color. Same thing with the purple. Now I pick up the purple from that palette, and I started to swipe because I wanted to mix that green and the purple together to blend it well. But then I realized, again, I needed to pack on color before I started to swipe. So I go back into the palette and start to tap it in. Because you see how it's patchy until I start tapping? Yeah. That's where that came from. Tap. There you go. I finally got the hang of it. Practice makes perfect, guys. Practice makes perfect. So, like I said, when I felt like I was losing color, I just went back into the palette and blended some more color in there, wiping off some of the shadow that had fallen. And with looks like this, guys, color for eyeshadows, very pigmented shadows, you tend to get fallout, so I would suggest you do your eyes first. Now I come back to you guys with my eyeliner and a little bit mascara on, and just throw some foundation on. This is the Makeup Forever matte foundation. This is not their HD, although that one is one of my favorites as well. And I kind of just put it all over my face before I brush it in with the beauty blender, because I'm not going to use any concealer or anything today. This is pretty full coverage. And that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this colorful half cut crease. If you can, click the subscribe button below and thumbs it up for more videos just like this one. See you later, guys. Stay sparkly.